Good evening. First, I'd like to thank the athletic department and the Monogram Club for inviting me. I'm humbled to have the opportunity to be able to speak to such an accomplished group tonight. From football, soccer, cheerleading, to cross-country athletics and volleyball. This group is a diverse group made up to 18 freshmen all the way to 20 seniors. But because we are ND, I know that all of you are first class. When I was recruited out of Florida, Urban Meyer, while still coaching at Notre Dame, he told me that forever, the rest of my life, people would always treat me differently. This is something you can't really understand without experiencing it. I'm sure that some of you have already started to experience it, but to this day, every time someone asks me where I go to school, when I reply, it's always the same. I get a second look of amazement and validation all at once. It's always followed up with one more question: why Notre Dame? And it's a simple answer: there's only one Notre Dame. The 20 seniors, this may be the last section of this chapter in your lives. Congratulations. This is a great accomplishment that you'll cherish for all of your days. I see athletes transfer from Notre Dame for personal reasons. Notre Dame's not for everyone. I revel in that fact. So should you. The heart of a champion of a collegiate athlete with Notre Dame passion and polish produces a product that will be a supreme asset to any organization. I just spent the last week in New York City with high-level executives and CEOs of some fantastic organizations working on a platform to integrate competitive athletes into their space. You see, they get it. They know the impressive intangibles that you bring to the table. They understand that you're different. They understand that you have a leg up on the rest of the field, because they would much rather train you to have specific skills that fit their field than to train someone that might be a little more qualified on paper without your intangibles. Use these qualities to your advantage. You know how to work well within a team. You're disciplined. You're competitive. You're a leader. You will get the job done because you know no other way. To the 18 freshmen, this is your first badge of honor. It doesn't stop here. I'm sure you've heard this before, but it couldn't be any more truer. It's what you do when no one is around that makes the difference. It is within your DNA to dig deep, to work hard, and to lead with passion. To the 17 sophomores and 14 juniors, lead in the right way, with integrity and passion. Be a great influence for those who come after you. They will be the necessary pieces that complete the puzzle to what we all came here to achieve: greatness. I was taught early to always approach every major decision in life with three things that centered on risk. First, financial risk. Second, headline risk. And the most important third is the reputation risk. I promise to you that the most prized possession you'll ever have is your word and your reputation. Once those are lost, it's near impossible to regain them. Keep these in mind when the temptation pulls you away from what's vital to your success. Throughout my collegiate career and my 10 years in the NFL, I've witnessed many amazing things. Some good amazing, some shockingly bad amazing. The difference that separated the good amazing from the shockingly bad amazing could often be centered around one decision. I don't say this to scare you to live within a bubble, but to caution you to surround yourself with people that embrace the principles and provide true value to your life. Since transitioning from cleats to dress shoes, I've realized the desire to throw gasoline on the potential that is within young athletes like yourselves. I find myself responsible to help create the shift that can deliver greatness. I ask you to do the same, to pay it forward to the younger versions of yourselves. Protect our brand by making the right mark on the younger Notre Dame. I'm sure you've noticed that I've mentioned several times in this speech of passion tonight. You may think that you'll live forever right now, but life is entirely too short to live without passion. Do more. Outwork everyone. Never stop learning. Give back. Laugh. Cry. Seize each second. Live with passion. One of your classmates is producing a project entitled A Letter to My Freshman Self. She reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in taking part in the project. This book of letters will be a part of the first-year curriculum in 2017. The project aims to help freshmen make the most of their collegiate experiences through the wisdom of fellow donors. I submitted a letter, and I'd like to read that for the benefit of the folks that are going to be here next year. For those of you that will finish this spring, I'm hopeful that you have made the memories that will reflect fondly upon for the rest of your lives. Dear Jeff, standing in line amongst all your classmates of incoming freshmen to get your student ID, I know you're excited, nervous, inspired, anxious, and determined. But take each moment in. Savor it. Make the most of this day and every other day going forward, because the next 4 years will absolutely fly by. There will be days, mostly nights, that you will not feel as enthused as you are right now standing in this line. But take those in as well. You've been told this your entire life, but truly buy into the idea that the next 4 years will be the best years of your life. Challenge yourself to be uncomfortable, because college is a time to expand your horizons and absolutely abandon boundaries. Take some elective classes that you're not completely sure of your interest level, because you really have absolutely no idea where your interests lay. Don't be afraid to change your major, even multiple times, because you have listened to everyone else tell you what you should be interested in your entire lives. Attend seminars and lectures outside of your class schedules, because some of the brightest minds you'll ever be around will be there to share their experiences. Soak it up like a sponge, because as life goes on, the cost of education rises. In real life, the expense comes in a different form than tuition, because hard lessons learned on the job cost substantially more. You have a unique schedule to navigate your football requirements, but stretch it. Make it work beyond what feels comfortable. There is absolutely nothing in this world like donning the blue and gold in front of the student body, alumni, and our faithful fans. Cherish speaking at the pep rallies and putting on your Monogram jacket for the first time. Take your time to walk to the Basilica on game days. Take your earphones out and hear the chants of "Here Come the Irish." Sign every autograph requested by the kids escorted by their parents waiting by the bus, just to get a glimpse of the Fighting Irish. Have longer talks with your game day roommate when the lights go off on road trips about life and what comes next. Savor victory dinner and eat it up with your brother. Enjoy the camaraderie of your collegiate teammates, because your locker room will never be the same. As special as you think it might be to run out of that tunnel with the sun-glistened golden helmet, it is the relationships and friendships forged on this beautiful campus that will outshine any glorious fall day with the soft grass on that hallowed field. Spend extra time getting to know your classmates and reach out to your professors beyond asking for an extension. Never turn down a late night walk to LaFunk when asked. Go to the grotto with the good and the bad and go often. Embrace the first snow each year with a snowball fight, but after the first, wear a jacket. Set up shop early and often in the dining hall with your boys from 3B, and cherish the moment, because lunch and dinner, as a professional, just isn't as fun. When that snow eventually breaks and spring finally shows its face, get out on the quad, throw the Frisbee around, sit, talk, laugh about everything and nothing. There will never be a time in your life when things are so easy, so fun, so challenging, so heartbreaking, so inspiring, so unknown. Embrace these times. Don't rush to grow up, because these are the years you'll look back and say, these were the best years of my life. Sincerely, your 35-year-old self. Ladies and gentlemen, Thank you for allowing me to be here and speak to you this special evening. Congratulations on earning your monogram and becoming a part of this illustrious club. You will forever be a leader. You will forever derive greatness. You will forever be Notre Dame. Go Irish.